Welcome back. Sports bring families together, but issues that began to surface in the start of the COVID-19 pandemic have lingered. Those issues now threaten the future of competition across the Imperial Valley. Jalen Fong is in studio and shares how two men are looking to groom the next generation of officials. Hi, Jalen.
Thank you, Scott. Youth sports participation has never been higher. New sports are garnering more and more kids to come out and play, but there's one problem that could soon limit the games that we love so much.
Interscholastic athletics are a vital part of the Imperial Valley and their communities. Small towns rallying behind their loved ones, bringing everyone together. But issues that began to surface at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic have still remained and look to threaten the future of competition in the Imperial Valley.
Everyone has a responsibility on the field every play. Every play, everyone has a responsibility. So it's just a reminder what your responsibility is.
The Valley is currently facing a referee shortage that has seen deep ramifications in just this year alone. From playing games on Thursday nights to decreasing the number of officials sent out to games, the Imperial Valley Football Officials Association is in desperate need of new recruits, though that may be easier said than done.
It's difficult to recruit referees. Nobody likes to get chewed out. As an official, no matter the sport, you have to have a thick skin, somewhat. But there is a point where there's a line that shouldn't be crossed, and it seems more and more as if that line is getting crossed. And it makes it hard, even if we recruit officials, to retain those officials.
Both John Seaman and Alan Phillips have nearly 70 years of officiating experience, with Seaman even officiating at the junior college level. Both men also have deep ties to the Valley, which is why they care deeply about the future of interscholastic competition for our area. Seaman knows that keeping referees is a challenge in and of itself, but that it's important to be open to anyone wanting to put on the uniform.
And I think when people see how much commitment it is to be a referee and how hard it is, they don't come back. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, at least they got to come and see what it is.
Coaches and administrators from across the Imperial Valley are also feeling the pinch of dwindling officials. Central Union head coach David Pena said he had 3 games played on Thursdays this year because of the referee shortage. Besides game planning, he says the number one priority he has is the health and safety of his players.
We don't do as much hitting on those days. Obviously, that cuts out one less day of hitting. We understand that we got to take care of our kids' bodies. Moving forward, we may shorten down certain segments. I understand that those segments will now turn into more of a teaching segment. So it lessens our time frame is very tight. We make adjustments as we need.
Bailey Brewer from Brawley Union High School says that keeping a good rapport with officials is important to ensure that all student athletes get a chance to play.
We appreciate the referees and we appreciate the association, and they do everything they can do to take care of every game in the Imperial Valley. I think all of us, from the Officials Association, the athletic directors, the parents, need to encourage people to come out and get involved.
Both Seaman and Phillips know that if this trend continues, it will be a detriment to all youth sports.
With the numbers as short as they are, it's not the same, We just don't have the people interested in officiating like they did when I came in 29 years ago.
It'll take a collective effort, but it's one that communities from all over the Valley can rally behind.
We need to all do our best to make sure we have officials, which are the lifeblood of our athletic programs.
Reporting from the Imperial Valley, I'm Jalen Fong.
And just this afternoon, both Seaman and Phillips were given a special distinction by all athletic directors from the Valley, as well as CIF San Diego section, for their outstanding contributions to both girls flag and boys football at various levels this year. Phillips said in part that it's been a privilege to be part of the Ivy football community for the last 39 years, and credited the ADs as well as all the officials for coming together and overcoming challenges throughout the season. Seaman added that the true credit goes out to Alan. Without him, student athletes, coaches, ADs, parents, and fans would not have the opportunity to witness high school football. With championship weekend ahead this last week, that marked the end of prep football season in the Valley. Both men told me that they look forward to putting back on their stripes next August.